Welcome to the Doctor's Kitchen. Today I'm showing you how to make butternut massaman curry from my cookbook, The Doctor's Kitchen. You can use meat with this, but butternut takes spices really well and it's another way of getting veggies into your diet. Let's crack on. So to start off, you just need to get a butternut squash. Just peel it, half it, that's probably about how much you need, and I'm going to cube it into 4cm cubes. You can use this with red meat like lamb and beef and stuff like that, but I just think it's another great way of getting veggies into your diets, and that's the aim of the game. So to start off, you just want to melt 2 tablespoons of coconut oil into your pan and then add 3 tablespoons of Massaman Paste. Now, I've taught you how to make Massaman Paste in the book, but store-bought paste is just as good for this recipe. And then we're going to add some coconut cream, about 100 grams or so, but you can use less if you like, with a little bit of seasoning, and then we're going to add our butternut squash. All right, so 2 tablespoons of coconut oil go in. And once that's got to a nice low to medium heat temperature, we're going to add our Massaman paste. And straight away, you're going to smell all the different aromas. And then you can add your coconut cream. And this is going to mellow all those beautiful flavors that you find in Massaman. The garlic, the chili, a little bit of sugar in here as well. Okay, now we've got a lovely rich base to the sauce. Then we're going to go in with our vibrant orange butternut squash. So we're just going to coat our butternut squash cubes with this lovely Massaman paste, and the smell is unbelievable. It's so good here, and the colours already are vibrant. There's actually quite a special way that I teach you how to make Massaman paste from scratch, and it's where you just lightly toast the wet ingredients like garlic in a dry pan very gently, just to again bring out the oils and the flavour, and then you pound it all together in a pestle and mortar, or you can use a little food processor as well. So after sauteing for about 2 to 3 minutes, you just want to add your vegetable stock. You can use all different types of stock, some chicken stock, some beef stock, but vegetable stock is just as good. You can buy it store-bought or the cubes. To add even more flavour, we're going to add some bay leaves. And then we're going to add some fish sauce. Now, you don't need to add fish sauce if you're vegan, because this is otherwise a vegan recipe. You can add soy sauce or tamari, but we're going to add some fish sauce because it gives a lovely pungent flavour and a bit of seasoning to it as well. To add a little bit of sweetness to the dish, we're going to add a tablespoon of honey. All you need to do is mix through these ingredients and just cover it for around 22 to 23 minutes now, and it will cook beautifully. You can season it at this point. If you're using fish sauce, then I wouldn't season it too much, but perhaps a little pinch of salt is all you need, and a little bit of pepper as well. And the Massaman paste has got some chili kicks, so you don't need to add any others unless you really like your chili. Bring that up to a simmer and then cover it for about 23-24 minutes. So now that the butternut squash has been cooked for about 20 minutes, just taking the lid off, we're going to add our nutrient-dense vegetables. I'm starting off with sugar snap peas. It's one of my favourite ingredients because it's a great source of protein, and it's going to add a lovely crunchy, fresh texture to this dish as well. It's roughly chopped them, and we're just going to put them straight into the pan. So that goes into the pan. So we're going to add a large handful of spinach, and just like we did last time, roughly chop and pop into the pan. Give it a quick mix through. Just give it a quick stir to get all those sauces involved. And then pop the lid back on for about 2 minutes, and that residual heat will lightly cook the spinach and the sugar nut snap peas, and it will retain the nutrients like vitamin K, folate, all these beautiful ingredients that we've got in here, and it'll keep the texture as well, which is exactly what we're looking for. So to garnish this dish is really simple. We're going to use some beautiful coriander. Now a lot of people don't like the taste of coriander, so it's not necessary to use this, but I personally love it. We're just going to lightly chop it, just finely chop it. I like to use quite a bit because I love the flavour of it. So once the veggies are cooked for 2 minutes, to garnish it, we're going to use the coriander that I've just roughly chopped. Just scatter it all around. And then again, just to add some texture, I'm going to use some dry roasted almonds that I've got. Any chance I get to use my pestle and mortar, I love. I'm just going to use a handful of almonds, but you can use any nuts that you like, really. And again, all I've done is I've just lightly toasted them in a dry pan just to bring the flavour and the oils out. Again, just adding different textures and flavours to the dish. You can use peanuts if you like, you can use sunflower seeds, but this is a great way of, again, adding more nutrient density to your food. You've got so many different elements of this dish, but it's really, really simple to make. And the fats that you've got in the coconut cream and the nuts themselves are going to help with absorption of all the different micronutrients, the vitamins that you find in the greens as well. And this is ready to serve. I suggest serving it with a bit of whole grain rice, just a little portion, because this is actually quite filling and it's a full complement meal itself. And this is my butternut massaman curry from the cookbook, The Doctor's Kitchen. I really hope you enjoy watching this video and you enjoy the 100 other recipes in my cookbook. I'll catch you in the kitchen another time. See ya.